Hi, welcome to Thinking Too Much, a little series that I do on my channel where I kind of just talk about stuff that have been on my mind for more than a minute. And since we're like at the halfway point of 2020, I kind of started thinking about goals that I wanted to do for the rest of the year. So I wrote down a list of the goals that I could come up with at the top of my head, and I have it in front of me. So I'm just going to talk about what I want to accomplish, or at least try to accomplish by the end of the year. So first off are the stuff that I want to do that are related to my Etsy shop. The first thing that I want by the end of the year is I want to reach 100 sales. Right now, as of July, I'm at 58 sales, and I just kind of want to reach 100 sales by the end of the year. And I think that's a reasonable amount of time, 6 months. And then my second goal is that I want to sell my products at least once. On my shop, there's a handful of stuff that have not been bought at all. So I just want to work on promoting them on my Instagram that I have for my shop. Work on promoting them to where they at least sell once this year, just because a lot of them are ones that I really like, and I just would love to see them being bought by somebody at least once. So that is goal 2. And then for goal 3 related to my Etsy shop is that I want to get to 50 followers on my Instagram that I have for my Etsy shop. Guess related to YouTube, I would like to at least get to 50 followers as well, or subscribers. So those are my goals for my Etsy shop, at least the ones that I could think of. I wasn't really thinking too long when I made this list. I just made it on the spot because I had time to do this. So I'm going to go into school now. So I'm going to go into my fall semester for my bachelor's degree again. So this is going to be my second semester at university. And my first semester, and it went okay. I mean, I know I definitely could have done better. I got A's and B's and probably like 1 C, but I don't remember. But yeah, it definitely could have gone better. When I'm looking back on the spring semester, I feel like I was like really slacking. But the thing is that I'm not going to be too harsh on myself. What was it? Because mid-semester, I got into like a depressive rut that I really had a hard time pulling myself out of. So that kind of spilled into like my academic space a little bit. So that's why I'm not putting too much pressure on the spring semester, just because I know why I kind of didn't really do that good during the spring semester. But okay, so now that I finished with the spring semester and that I kind of got back into like the groove of being back in school again, because I took a year off after I got my associate's degree. So that's why I was kind of, I guess, unused to being in school. But now that I'm used to being back in school again and the fall semester is coming up, one of the things that I definitely want to try to get is straight A's. And I know I can do it. Like, if I actually try, I know I can get straight A's. So I'm going to actually try to strive to get straight A's this semester. I have 4 classes. That's because my school breaks up the semester with like A schedules, B schedules, and C schedules. A's and B schedules are broken down to 8 weeks instead of the like normal 16 weeks. So you have to like push everything together, and everything's like really close together with deadlines and stuff like that. So you're going to be constantly doing stuff. If I end up getting A's and B's, I'll be happy with that. But I'm going to try to get straight A's for this fall semester. For my 5th goal, I'm going to try to develop a healthy schedule. Currently, since I am an online student, and since I have an Etsy shop, and since I'm at home, I kind of just do stuff whenever I'm in the mood to do something. Since I'm going to be adding, school back into my schedule, I kind of want to make like a more organized and more realistic daily schedule for myself, mostly for school though, because one of the things I noticed during spring semester is that I either take too many breaks or I spent too long on an assignment when I have other assignments to get to. So I want to make a schedule to where it can kind of balance out the things that I need to do. So during July, before school starts, I'm going to try to think of a schedule that will work. So I have 3 more goals that I want to do by the end of the year. And they're just kind of miscellaneous goals that I just want to do just because, but they're not really going to be, they don't really affect anything big in my life. They're just stuff that I want to do. Okay, so this is the sixth goal, and as I want to do 180 days of journaling mood. And what I mean about that is that I have an app on my phone that kind of keeps track of your daily mood. And in the app, you can also like write whatever happened in that day and keep like goals and stuff like that. It's like a journaling app, kind of diary app. Anyways, I want to do 180 days of keeping track of my mood. So far, I'm at 97 days so far, like straight 97 days of recording my mood. And I want to continue that and go for 180 days. I think that's how much days are left in the year. I don't know, I kind of roughly did like math about months and whatever. And then I want to read 20 books by the end of the year. Just whatever book I decide to read, it doesn't really matter what it is, just 20 books. And then by the end of the year, I want to finish the rough draft of a short story I'm writing. So the rough draft of the short story I'm writing. So I haven't been writing that much. Like after high school, I kind of stopped writing. So I kind of want to get back into writing. So I decided just to try and write a short story based off a dream I had, just because I have vivid dreams. Very easy for me to remember my dreams, so I kind of want to take advantage of that. The only thing I have to watch out for is trying to correct myself. I'm just trying to focus on just getting down the story first before I edit, because I have a habit of editing as I go, which isn't really that good because then it slows me down. With this draft, I'm going to try not to do that. I'm just going to try to write it out. So those are my 8 goals that I thought of on the spot. I wanted to think of more, but I really couldn't think of anything else. And I'll probably maybe add to the list, but that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I hope you have a nice day, morning or night. Bye. Later.